What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome back to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. We're going to be taking a look at Hi-Fi Rush here, running on Xbox Cloud Gaming through Game Pass. This was a stealth drop yesterday during Xbox's Developer Direct event, so I thought we'd jump into it and take a look. Now, for those of you who are interested in settings, there aren't really any graphic settings in here. I turned off motion blur for myself, but you can turn off camera shake. But there's no performance options or anything. We're going to be 60 FPS, and of course with xCloud you are capped to 1080p there. So it is a 1080p 60 experience here, but it runs very smooth, and this art style kind of seems to lend itself well to xCloud, as the game looks really clean here. But we'll talk more about picture quality here in just a minute, because I do want to say that this game really kind of caught me by surprise. It wasn't something I had on my radar, and I knew the team behind Evil Within was working on something like this, but it's really a pretty unique game. I know it lends itself to the likes of like Jet Set Radio and other rhythm-based games, but it does feel like I'm playing something different and fresh and kind of new, which I do like. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the game as much as I have been, but really I put a couple hours in, at least on xCloud yesterday when they stealth dropped it after that event, and I don't know, it's just something I'm really enjoying. You can pick this up for $30 if you want to, or play it through Game Pass, and it's also available over on Steam if you don't want to play it on xCloud at all and you want to go about it another way. But there's a lot of great different gameplay elements to the game. Now, as far as the picture quality, like I was saying, very clean for xCloud compared to what I'm used to in some of the games that have come out. There has definitely been some improvements to some of the games when it comes to that. So it's not just the art style, but the bitrate and the picture quality and everything here stayed really clean for me for my experience here. And input latency was also really good, as you really need decent input latency for this game to kind of time your attacks, as I've done kind of throughout the video here, and it really makes a difference if you're going to have a lot of input latency. And we all know xCloud has kind of been rough here and there and not very consistent for people when it comes to that. But for me, at least, with this game, input latency was great, picture quality was great, everything was running good on the PC app here for me testing this out, and I'm also turning out to like the game quite a bit. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, we really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.